Here's we'll be going over WTI crude oil. In this video, we'll be going over the day-by-day probability model, the technical performance of each model, how we find the models, comparing the current trend with the trend in the past, and we'll go over the day-by-day forecast for WTI crude oil. So back to the technical analysis. Crude oil is currently up 1.8% on the 1 hour chart. We are starting to see sideways action on the 1 hour MACD, and we see a slight convergence. And we are continuing to make higher highs. As for the 4 hour chart, we approach to positive MACD now, and at the moment we see no signs of it diverging. So there is upward momentum in play. As for the daily chart, what we have here, we are not near overbought RSI, meaning we have more room to go. And at the moment, if we do close around this level at around $41, we are going to make higher highs. And on the daily MACD, we see no signs of divergence or converging. So overall, trend is in favor to the upside. So if we do continue to move higher, the next possible resistance will be the 200-day moving average, this green line, which is around a price of $43.92. And to the downside, the next possible support will be around a price of, say, $37 or $38. And reason why, we had previous support levels that dated back to June 24th and resistance that dated back all the way to June 9th as well. And through time, the 50-day moving average will move to that level and will act as our eventual support. So if we do manage to climb higher to hit the 200-day moving average, that price movement to the upside is roughly around 6.8%. And to the downside, to hit support, the price movement is roughly around 7.3%. So now let's examine the day-by-day probability model. These models are available in the link below, so do check it out. As we progress to the 5th day, that's a week of trading, we have a 50% chance of WTI crude oil to climb between 0 to 3%. And to the downside, we have a 42% chance for WTI crude oil to fall between 0 to negative 3%. And on the extreme case, to the downside, we have an 8% chance for it to fall between negative 3% to negative 6.5%. So now let's examine the day-by-day forecast for WTI crude oil. So we have 1 day out, that'll be a Thursday, and 2 days out will be a Friday, and so on. So we have 4 days out, or 4 days out and 5 days out. So which one of these models we should focus on? Ideally, the model that is best matched to the current trend. The blue lines are current trend, and the line overlapping it happens to be the best match. Right here we have our current trend, and the trend below is the one that we found on the line graph above, and this trend dates back to January 24th to March 8th, 2019. And let's begin comparing both the trends. So we start off at the middle Bollinger Band, and what we have here is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 points. And on the trend in question, we also start off at the middle Bollinger Band. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 points. And there's reason to believe that the trends and patterns are somewhat the same. The outcome and forecast should be fairly the same. So the model that we just examined was back in January 24th to March 8th, 2019. Back then, WTI crude oil was up around 2.9% or fairly close to 3%. If we head back to the day-by-day probability model, that coincides with the standard deviation of 50% chance in the next coming days that WTI crude oil will be between 0 to 3%. Let's examine closer on the technical performance of each model. On the current trend, we're down 60 basis points from monthly high, up 9% from monthly low, 83 basis points from 10 simple moving average, up 2% from 20-day simple moving average. And there's no 50-day simple moving average because we're only examining a 30-day trend. And let's compare the current trend with the trend that we just found earlier. Back then it was down 2% from monthly high, up 7% from monthly low, down 52 basis points from 10 simple moving average, and up 30 basis points from 20-day simple moving average. So there are technical differences. One is in the 10 simple moving average, down 52 basis points, compare that to up 83 basis points. So do keep that in mind. Again, these models are available in the link below, so do check it out. If you enjoyed this content, feel free to like, comment, subscribe, and thank you for watching.